Over 100,000 Japanese people abandoned Tokyo in 2024. This is the largest urban exodus Japan has seen in modern history. But this isn't about what you think. The world sees Tokyo as a dream city, neon lights, efficiency, opportunity. Yet quietly, something profound is happening. 7 forces are driving this silent revolution, and they reveal truths about modern Japan that challenge everything we thought we knew. Reason 1. The invisible poverty crisis. Tokyo's median rent now consumes 68% of average young worker salaries. That's not just expensive, that's unsustainable. A 1-bedroom apartment in central Tokyo costs what a 3-story house with land costs in rural Nagano. People aren't leaving Tokyo because they want to. They're leaving because they have to survive. Meanwhile, the government offers up to 4 million yen in relocation subsidies for families moving to designated rural areas. Free housing through IKEA programs. Tax breaks for 5 years. They're essentially paying people to leave the city. Why? Because Reason 2 connects directly to Japan's future. Reason 2. The ghost town crisis. Japan has over 8 million abandoned homes, and that number grows by 100,000 every year. Entire villages are dying. The average age in some countryside areas is over 70. Without young people, these communities will vanish within 20 years. This migration isn't just economic. It's an emergency rescue of Japanese cultural heritage. Reason 3. Remote work shattered the Tokyo myth. The pandemic proved something revolutionary. You don't need to be in Tokyo to do Tokyo-level work. Tech workers, designers, translators discovered they could earn city salaries while living in countryside paradise. The cost difference? Life-changing. A software engineer making 6 million yen in Tokyo spends 3.5 million on rent and living costs. The same person in rural Okayama spends 1 million and lives in a house 5 times larger. But here's what nobody talks about. Reason 4. Tokyo's hidden health crisis. The average Tokyo commuter spends 2 hours daily on trains, standing, crushed, breathing recycled air. Studies show Tokyo residents have 34% higher stress hormones than countryside residents. Sleep quality is 40% worse. Mental health clinic visits have doubled since 2019. People aren't just leaving for cheaper rent. They're leaving to literally survive. Reason 5. The marriage and family reality. In Tokyo, the average age of first marriage is 32 for men, 30 for women, the highest in Japan. Why? There's no space for families, no yards for children. Daycare waitlists stretch 2 years. Meanwhile, countryside towns are desperate for young families. They offer free childcare, education subsidies, even cash payments per child. Some villages give families land free if they build a home and stay 10 years. Reason 6. The rediscovery of Japanese identity. This is subtle but powerful. Many young Japanese grew up disconnected from traditional culture, festivals, crafts, seasonal rhythms, community bonds. The countryside offers something Tokyo cannot: authentic connection to what it means to be Japanese. Learning pottery from elderly masters, participating in rice planting festivals, living by lunar calendars. This isn't nostalgia. It's cultural survival. And reason 7, the one demographers fear most, the cascading effect. Every person who leaves Tokyo makes it slightly easier for the next person to leave. Friend networks form in countryside areas. Remote work communities grow. Success stories spread. What started as a trickle in 2020 is now a flood. Projections suggest another 300,000 will leave Tokyo by 2027. So what does this mean? This isn't just about Tokyo. It's about the entire model of modern urban life in developed nations. If Tokyo, one of the world's best functioning megacities, cannot retain its population, what does that say about New York, London, Shanghai? The Japanese are showing us something profound. That efficiency, convenience, and opportunity aren't enough. That humans need space, nature, community, meaning. The things our ancestors knew, but we somehow forgot in the rush to build glass towers and subway systems. Here's the paradox. Tokyo will survive. It may even thrive differently. But it will never again be the unquestioned dream. The countryside isn't winning because Tokyo failed. The countryside is winning because people are redefining what winning means. A young couple I spoke with, researched through sources, left Shibuya for a village in Toyama. They traded a 400-square-foot apartment for a renovated farmhouse with a garden. The wife now makes pottery, the husband does remote consulting. Their words stayed with me. In Tokyo, we had everything. Here, we have enough. And that's the difference. This migration reveals something the data cannot fully capture. A civilization in conversation with itself about what matters. About whether the price of urban success is worth paying. About whether tradition and modernity must be enemies or can become partners. 100,000 people didn't just leave Tokyo. They voted with their lives for a different vision of the future. And whether you live in Japan or anywhere else in the world, their choice asks you a question: what are you sacrificing to live where you live? And is it worth it? The great Japanese exodus of 2024 isn't an ending. It's an awakening. And the whole world is watching what happens next. If this changed your perspective, subscribe for more insights on Japanese culture and society. The future is being written in rice fields and mountain villages. Don't miss it.